and I will just do a polling to make you explain. Currently we are doing Gen, so I am calling it Gen 1. So one of the three orders which I have received is Gen 2. So basically my Gen was getting over, and I have got the Gen 2 to just continue the working. Number one, sir. The second order which I have received is Dhuptala 2, and Dhuptala 1 I am already doing. So as on date, both the orders have partially started. Dhuptala has also started, and a bit of Gen 2 has also started. So basically, those are, one is getting completed, the other one is getting started. So it is, we call it layover. And third, the order which we have received is Dudhichua 2. So in July last year, 2025, we had received Dudhichua 1 order, which was approximately 1200 crores. And now that work is not a layover, it is a completely fresh work, because Dudhichua 1 still has more than 2.5-3 years of execution left. So for Dudhichua 2, we will bring in new assets, new manpower, and complete the job, sir. So basically, just to give you a comfort, sometimes it happens, people think that 5,000 became 9,500. So whether that business is completely new or a layover. So if you just take into account, if we remove Dudhichua 2 from the new orders, the balance are all layover. So already the team is there, execution machineries are there, and the skill is there. So I think I have answered your question.
It is there on the screen, sir. The breakup of our order book. This is for mining services.
Sir, good afternoon. Team Kilibar, thanks for your briefing. What would be management's priority going forward in terms of increasing production, capacity utilization? Can you give some reason for that, Secondly, your revenue and EBITDA has increased. So what are the broad drivers for driving the revenue increase? And did the cost efficiency or cost optimization play a role in increasing the EBITDA? Thanks.
Very true, sir. Number one, thanks for asking this question, sir. So, we are a team of 4 brothers led by many senior people in our team. So, number one, when it comes to how we are operating, the core mood mantra of the group is getting good EBITDA and good PAT. So, I have seen 3 Idiot movie, everyone might have seen it, and I love one thing: you keep doing your work. That is, you keep learning and don't be very bookish, but you will get your end result in a very good way. That is what we have done, sir. What are the production numbers? What is the peak capacity? These are all the secondary things in my jurisdiction. The primary thing which I would love to be doing for Caliber is analyzing the contract which is up for bidding and calculate all the negatives and positives. Generally, when we do a business, we always see the greener side of it, sir. I also try to see the other side of the business also, sir. So, till date, our record in performance has been very good, and we promise you on behalf of the complete Caliber mining team that we will continue to keep delivering and keep searching opportunities in the way we have done in the past. And again, we cannot talk futuristic, so I cannot tell you what are our future plans. As and when it happens, we will keep informing you also. You have a history to look at. I promise you, the history can be maintained with the 9,550 crores order book, and further on, I cannot comment.
Sir, your logistics, speaking about your fleet, could you tell us how much percentage is owned and how much is leased out? And how does this impact your strategy and overall operational flexibility?
Apart from 100 vehicles which are seen as financially leased vehicles, all the others are owned.
Yeah. So basically we have a fleet size of 1911. Out of that, 100 assets are leased assets and 1811 assets are owned assets. Also the lease which we have, these are finance lease, so you can see it as an ROU in our books with a corresponding financial lease liability.
Hello. So, yes, sir.
So the name Caliber shows the caliber of the company.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It's really good to know that a teamwork. In fact, you should have name Ham Saas as well.
Yes.
That have brothers over here sitting and supporting the company. So in 2020, you said that 4,000 crore was that so you started mining over that.
Yes.
So what are the future-wise coming in future-wise? How you look at the company? Like, just for 4 crore you started mining. So what about the future otherwise?
Sir, we are doing two verticals today, coal mining and non-coal mining, sir. The third vertical which we have started exploring is critical mineral, for which we have secured one contract. Since we cannot talk about the future, so I have to only focus that today I have got 9,500 crore plus of order book in hand. I will execute this order book to the best efficiency, and I will make sure whatever money comes into the system, I will deploy. Number one, the money is directly or indirectly going for the repayment of the loan. So interest saving will be the one big thing which will happen. And secondly, as the debt to equity ratio will come down, as per the opportunity we get in future, I don't know what are the opportunities today. The best opportunities are written in my RHP, sir, and we will make sure we do the best.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
What are the key benefits of the in-house maintenance workshops?
Madam, I'll just give you example of a car. See what happens, many people send the car to the showroom and they say oil changes for 70,000, 50,000, 30,000. And then somebody comes to you and says, I have a very good friend who uses the original parts. You go to him, he'll do it for 20,000. And he will do it fast. So there are two things, madam. Rahul, my younger brother, 36. He doesn't come to Bombay. And whenever he comes to Bombay, there are only two reasons. One, I have some meetings planned for him. Or he comes with vacation for his family. So, and for me, it is, I travel at least 2 days, 3 days a week outside Nagpur. So I stay in Nagpur. I have a house in Chandrapur also, which is 2 hours. 3 of my brothers stays in Chandrapur. And they make sure that whatever we are promising you, everybody can promise, but delivering also we have to do. So we are doing that. So this car example is the best example to justify what happens, madam. Once a vehicle goes into accident, for example, this is the part which is required, and the system for a normal person, for example, a single truck person gets a accident done, and he has to bring this part. So he will write a email to the JICA or the Volvo or the OEM. Then they will give him a timeline. This will come in 15 days. The vehicle is standing, idle. EMI is going out, driver salary is going out, and the owner is at tension. Now this is gone. At Caliber, I have got 185 Poklin machines. There is one Tata truck that I have 400 pieces, single model. This model 400. Then I have Volvo trucks more than 700. So what happens is, it is my chacha, Mr. Roshanlal Chadha. The best thing about it is he is not even here today. He said, what will I do? Let me look at there. He'll be there at the ceremony definitely. So what happens here, sir? Mr. Anuj and Mr. Rahul, they are taking part in the procurement, how the best price of discount should come to the organization. That is when the EBIT and PAT will come. How fast and how at the best price these machines, tippers or any other equipment can be made available on time. There are two things, sir. Number one, at what cost I am getting it repaired. If I have a in-house team, I have an electrician, I have other people. So they in and around they do these things only. So whenever the truck comes for repair, for accident, they quickly get into it. We have a job card system, which anytime any of the people, a group of people, if they will wish to come in future, we will definitely have a visit arranged for you, Nagpur, then we'll go over by road. And then you come to know that how precisely this group has made a family vision into a national wide vision. And we are all very emotional from the last 10 days. because it is very new for us to come and you asking a question to us and we answer it. And it is very emotional to sit here also. So I have given your answer. If any more questions you have, please, anybody can ask.
It's an end-to-end.
I will take one question from her again.
End-to-end solution for everything.
Yes, after this I will answer. Yes, madam.
So can you throw some color on the safety measures being taken for it?
But what we do is, we have got in-house safety team at all our banks. Secondly, what we do is, I believe once I am buying a Volvo truck, it is not me only who has to work. Even he is getting the brand value, celebrity and business to grow. So what we do is, madam, as a promoter, I have a habit of asking whosoever visits me at my office, what is I am doing wrong. They say, hey, sir, you are the best. मैंने कहा, देखो, if you want to keep saying this, then the meeting is over. If you can guide us, how we can improve. So what we have done, madam, since we are into this industry since last 35 years, in this 35 years, we know, and as many people ask me one question, what is the difference between coal, cement logistics, fly ash logistics, coal logistics, and mining. So if you ask me, cement, fly ash and coal one side and mining on the other side, the difference is 30%. See, many people say what you have done in the last 5.5 years is very tremendous. But I say that it was easy for us because I am working with Coal India since 2007. So the day I got my first order, I was knowing the GM. He was a very good friend of mine because I was doing logistic business. I even took his help to garner some experienced people and other things. And we are very quick learner. So if we understand the dynamics of a business, we keep no stone unturned to make it a reality. So I will take your question, sir.
Hello. Yeah.
Madam, one question I will take, then next I will take.
Let her take.
Yes.
Hello, my question is how does the company manage risks such as commodity price fluctuation, regulatory changes and operational challenges?
Ma'am, we have tenders with Coal India and all our tenders have price escalation clauses. So diesel cost, manpower cost and inflation is passed through for us.
Thank you.
Sir, you were asking, sir.
So you are based in Nagpur Central.
I sit in Nagpur. 3 of my brothers stays 2 hours from Nagpur.
Future plan wise, are you targeting other states of India?
Yes, definitely, sir. In the RHP we have written Odisha and Jharkhand. Beyond that, I will not comment today. And
So more of a secret you are keeping it for the future.
sir, ask SEBI to amend the law, sir. I will go further.
Thank you.
So basically you are looking after the logistic part which is on the road. So what about the sea, because in Goa also you have a minerals. So you take care of that as a bars or
Sir,
something like that?
today I cannot speak outside the RHP.
Okay. And this logistic part, when you buy vehicles or you take it on a rent, so
We
which
don't
will
take
be
on
your
rent.
preferred
We buy the vehicles. Sir. All our vehicles are owned.
own?
Owned. Yes. Yes.
Sir, my name is Nitin Negani
Yes.
from Monetech.
Yes, sir.
So now that you are going public, what are your plans to reduce your related party transactions?
Very good question, sir. Sir, definitely the number of transactions today we have that are as per arm's length, sir. Nothing is doubtful in that. It is all even specified in the RHP. And as a management, our core mantra, even in the past, even in the tomorrow, will be to have a better transparency between the investors and the management.
Also, in the past, we have reduced that significantly. If you see our trend of related party transaction, that has gone down quite a bit.
Yeah, but if you see there are, sir, I beg to differ. If you see there are two main transactions, 190 crores and 80 crores, roughly, right? So, there will be some element of.
I'll tell you, sir. Basically, there is one contract which is from WCL that is back-to-back outsourced to the main entity. So that is with the related party, and that is back-to-back outsourced to the main company. So that's why you see those numbers as big numbers.
Actually, sir, basically, Caliber has a JV with 51%. So it shows as related party, but that 51% in that JV is caliber only, sir. Sometimes what happens, I will tell you, sir, just to brief you further, sir. When we were in 2021-22, we did not have that revenue which we are having today, sir. We did not have the financial strength in 21-22, sir. So that was also one of the reasons to include one of our sister concerns who can give us financial guarantees to complete the contracts. But if you see 2026, what is the latest that we have to see first, sir? From 24, 25, 26, if you see there are no new contracts between the major, it might be 20-50 crores, hardly a year, sir. Other than that, we have not taken any third-party contracts, sir. And at 22, I was really a very small baby in mining, sir. Today we have grown big, but once we get a contract, the period of the contract ranges from 3, 4, 5, 6 years. So if you see that 51, 49 month that contract, if you see, sir, it is getting over in next 1 year. So for example, if you want to see the intention of the management, in the last 3 years, there has not been a major contract between the sister concerns.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is why initially I told, sir, that the intention of the management, we also believe, sir, if you are taking 1 rupee from somebody, that person should get a very soundful sleep in the night, that caliber is there. Anybody?
Yeah. Hello.
Madam,
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Many congratulations on this thing.
Thank you.
From being a family-owned business, now moving to the IPO development space.
Thank you.
The question is about 167 crore is what you're looking at investing in the commercial vehicles and parking machinery. I want to understand what is the kind of deployment timeline and capacity they're looking at expanding with this.
But basically, what happens is, whenever we take a contract, the contract revenue does not start till the time we buy equipment. So that is why we have kept one object of buying new vehicles. And that object, as per requirement, for example, today I have the money in my pocket, and tomorrow I need to buy an asset. Rather than taking loan till that amount, I will buy that asset with the IPO money. And that will give me liquidity because I don't have to pay the EMI for it.
True, but what is the kind of timeline that you're looking at?
In a 90 days period, we are hopeful. Again, hopeful because if we say yes, then we don't do it, it becomes wrong. We are hopeful within 90 days we will buy those assets.
And do you have like any figures in mind in terms of how much it's going to contribute to the revenue?
Madam, give me your email ID. I will definitely email you in detail after this. Definitely.
Fantastic. Okay. All the best to you
Thank
and the
you.
team.
Thank you. Madam, your question.
So what's your approach towards methodology and ESG compliance?
Madam, we are very serious and we are green players only in mindset also. So we are currently doing 3 to 4 different vendors trial in EV. I will give you one example. But once what happened, my team travels a lot from Chandrapur to Nagpur. So I bought the EV vehicles for them. So one day in that it was written that it can carry up to 200 kilometers. So the distance in that car was 200. And my employee gave me a call that at 1:30 the vehicle got dry with EV. So I went into it to understand have the vendor cheated us. Then I got to know that it is written at 60 speed. If you go for 200 kilometers, then it will drive. And he was traveling at 120. So it became 100. So this is the current as of time. Again, madam, what happens is we are in the research period. In this research period, our objective is to go green. One person asked me one question. He told me that Mohit, when do you feel EV in coal will be adopted very fast? See, if it was 100% successful, madam, we Indians have the habit of buying it at once. So as on date, in coal mining, very specific in iron ore, it is great success. Because in coal we go down. It is this flat surface we are slowly going down to 150, 180 meters. And once we are going down, it is empty vehicle. Once we are coming up, it is loaded vehicles. So as I have told many times, that our operation is 21 to 22 hours a day in all India. We have 3 shifts, 8 hours each. So what happens? One question I am asking you counter-attack, that if the vehicle is taking 4 hours only to charge, so even if the diesel becomes zero, the battery cost is very high. The equipment is not at par with diesel. So there are some lacunas. Like somebody asked me, will renewable kill coal? I said after 5 o'clock, which renewable goes? Then you have to buy batteries. That battery technology is not successful. And Indians, I was once at a UK airport, and that lady at the time of my flight, I was boarding, she told, I will give you 2 days hotel, complete family upgrade from economy to premium Indian airline. You delay your flight by 2 days. I want to give it to somebody. So I asked her why. That lady at the airport, not even an ATM, says India is super high priority. The flights to India from foreign countries are going at very premium. So we should be proud that if India is saying we will use 100 gigawatt, example is 100, like it was 260 gigawatt India consumed in April 2026, way beyond the projection. So if we are using more electricity, so that means we are burning those electricity not only for ACs in the home, it might be for the EV charging, it might be for the industry. So India is a good handler. And from 2007 onwards, I believe Caliber, Chata Group has only passionately followed the Indian growth story. So EV we are exploring now. The moment we get the options ready, like when we are coming up, and if the pressure to come up and the speed is double, the consumption of the battery is double, their commitment is getting failed. So they are also evaluating how to increase the battery capacity, and I feel in next 6 to 8 months there will be a lot more clarity on how whole EV will run. Yes. I have cleared your question with example. I have the habit of answering with example, so it becomes easy for everybody to understand. Yes, please. Anybody, please.